Close enough, right? I guess. Otherwise, we're gonna be sitting here for like 20 hours. Um.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I like how our guy just has like a dopey smoke. Are we on Thestrals or is that bugged? I don't remember. I don't know if there's a visual bug. But it might be Thestrals. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's Thestrals and not some something that's failed to render.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Yes, kiss her.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
We just got House of the Dragon.
A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Wait, so what was his plan? I thought he was apparating, but if it's a Portkey, were we just gonna... What was his plan there? I guess he could have apparated on the way down. Oh, that's bright.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do.
Hey,
This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam
It's-
sent that portkey to George for a reason.
at the moment,
And I believe that she, and now
The graphics
George,
feel roughly the
died
same.
in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
maybe... No, it looks slightly better, actually, I think. But I have it set to high rather than, like, ultra high, or whatever it might be. But I'm also a lot closer when I'm on the PC,
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
because on the PS5 I'm, like, several feet away.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Okay, so controls are
Ancient magic.
fairly okay so far.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Right?
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Alright, first cast, it's just basic... I guess, so left click is our flipendo, I'm guessing?
Excellent!
Use your camera, using the mouse to select an active target. I do really think that flipendo is, like... It's cool, because, like, it's never mentioned in the books or the movies, but throughout all the Potter games, flipendo has always been sort of like the go-to spells that we get to use for combat.
That was a
I always
bit
thought that was
rougher
pretty-
than I'd expected.
Pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it's, like, available in, like, every Potter game that's come out.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
But yeah, I do feel like, yeah, now that I think about it, it does look a bit better than on the PS5 at the moment.
Almost there!
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Oh, you never finished it? Yeah, I finished it on PlayStation, but I never completed the final. There's like a graduation quest, but you have to like level up to a certain level, and I guess it triggers like just like the ending of the game. But yeah, I didn't really want it to end either, so I was just like, I'm gonna, you know, just run around and do stuff. But I guess I'll go all the way on this one.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Like, pretty much on my first playthrough on the PlayStation, I didn't fast travel anywhere. I just walked or flew, just because the environment was so, like, nice to look at.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
Let's put our hand in it. Ooh. Trippy. Where's Fig? Come on, man.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're somehow in Gringotts. Sleeping on the job.
Hello?
It can't be.
Harry Potter.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Why is our characters just constantly
The key.
smiling for no real reason?
Your wife's Portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Here we go.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
It really is such a good game.
Want to take a breath?
It's so pretty to look at too. Like all the environments and the...
waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Yeah, it must suck to have a job where you just kind of stand there all day. You interact with like maybe one person. That's pretty tough.
Here we are.
Guess I'd be a bit grumpy too. Alright, let's follow
When
Fig.
was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Oh, this goblin has it way worse. So this is like his first, not customer, but like his first client? What are...
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
He just sleeps on the job like daily.
That's been called sleeping on a job. You better be happy I'm not writing you guys up, okay?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
You've been very helpful.
Uh-oh.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, steady your wand with your mouse and guide it all... Oh, so this is way easier on a mouse. Right? Guide it along the path, press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your mode. Okay, no, I'm confused. Oh, no, I have to hold the space bar. That's... Okay, this is gonna be weird. Never mind, I spoke way too soon. This is so strange. Huh? Steady your wand and guide it... Oh, it... Okay. So I have to hit the spacebar on each of the markers. This is way weird. Okay, there we go. Second time's the charm. Cast R, or R cast Revelio.
There! I saw something.
It's been like a new computer, essentially.
Well, that's a start.
Hey, Kier, thanks for the
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do,
subscription. I
Professor.
appreciate
That
it.
symbol has
Hope
the
you've been
same
well.
glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I'm new here.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Oh no, I
That
think
statue.
this is a puzzle, I think.
What statue?
I hate it already.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Okay, so determine how to proceed.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
Oh, nope, not
I
Revelio.
presume this is what you saw
oh.
reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there.
I was trying to
but the
Lumos it,
statue's
so that was
positions don't
a
match.
happy accident.
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned
Okay,
in the
good night,
direction of the
Tiefree.
light.
Thanks for popping by. I hope you're feeling
Perhaps
good.
you should cast Lumos.
Steady your wand with the mouse again. Okay, so I have to get used to this for sure. But thankfully it's just for when you get a new spell. It's not a consistent part of the gameplay experience. I see. You've acquired the Wand Lighting Charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell slot. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. I don't know. I'm not sure. Tap 1 to cast or extinguish Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Okay, so it's... oh. Is this thing gonna jump us? Hufflepuff. Oh well, Hufflepuff is my secondary house.
Well, I see myself as more of an East Coast Hufflepuff.
I think it's definitely underrated, for sure. Pig is so cool. Alright, Portkey incoming attacks. Okay. Oh. Have you played this, Kier?
Stay close.
Uh-oh. That should be all of them, right? Spooky.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Oh, we got a Lumos. I forgot. Nope, that's not the Lumos button. How do we Lumos? Nope, it's not Revelio. Oh, Lumos is 1. Okay. Oh, it's so hard getting used to this.
Where am I supposed to go?
Okay, we just followed the lights, I suppose.
Happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
I do want to make a Hufflepuff save and use all the unforgivable curses. I feel like that'd be kind of funny.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Activate the statues. Okay, so I guess we got to Revelio them.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Okay.
Lumos.
Come get some.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright. Let's do this thing. Wait, it's Q, right? To Portkey?
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Easy peasy. Alright, hold Q during Portkey to stun enemies with a Stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. Okay. It's good to know. Hold Q, okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Come hit me. Okay. Oh. The only spell we need. Am I streaming consistently again? I think so, because Marvel Rivals should be coming, and I really enjoyed the beta, so I think that's going to be my main game. But I also have Quidditch Champions coming out, so that should be fun, hopefully. And then, you know, just like random games in between. Alright, we are... What is this? Found ourselves... Lol, Vial.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
When I was reading the books, I always called it a pensieve
I wonder.
in my head. But then, I guess it's a pensive.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The Portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
The game that murdered Suicide Squad.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Uh-oh.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
We know
No
2
need
spells,
for
but
that.
we're about to
Just
duke it out.
give me whatever it is you found here, and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Ooh. Oh no, not our goblin boy. Oh, is he dead?
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
Yep.
I'm not giving you anything.
No, I haven't played Baldur's Gate
Perhaps
3
your
yet.
young friend here
It seems
will
like people
be
are enjoying
more
it though. Like, so I do want to give it a try at some point. Nice. Alright, we're safe.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
We haven't even
Never
made
seen
it to
so
Hogwarts yet.
powerful a goblin.
We've already
He seemed
almost died.
wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Ooh, Hedwig's theme kicking in.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
But yeah, I love just walking around in this game. Yeah, I really forgot how good this whole like sort of intro is. Like this extended intro from like the dragon to the that first introduction to Renrock and then the castle. So good. I hate playing single player games, but oh, okay. Yeah, cuz Baldur's Gate it's like D&D-ish, right? Like you have to roll for like interactions and stuff.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but
I feel like that could be either very fun or very frustrating.
Now,
Yeah,
I
honestly,
need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first
this
I
came
must
out-
contact the Ministry. They
Is
need
this-
to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
All right, let's go get sorted real quick. Sorry, I didn't want to talk over the dialogue. Was it last year? Yeah, but it was definitely my favorite game I played the year it came out. Got Professor Black or Headmaster Black.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Simon Pegg.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I actually don't know if Simon Pegg does a lot of voice work, but he's pretty good in this. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2 as well, but this is probably the best Potter game we've gotten maybe ever?
Have a seat.
Because it's all been movie tie-ins or Lego games, which, you know, nothing wrong with that, but to actually get, like, Hogwarts on this scale and a little bit of the Wizarding World, like...
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
We're still sort of grinning. Okay, let's see. I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts. I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and the grounds. I guess in, like, okay, if we put ourselves in, like, so we're either Muggle-born or we thought we were Squib, so I think it'd be pretty exciting to,
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of turn-based as well.
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Alright, that's our house. We do belong. But yeah, Marvel's Midnight Sun, that was also, like, that was a very underrated game. That really underperformed, I think, financially. So that's a bit of a bummer, but definitely an underappreciated game.
Better be Gryffindor!
We got sorted.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
I do feel like Quidditch Champions played a part in this not being available.
But
even though it's a different studio.
You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh, so it looks like that mod I put into the game is already working.
Professor Weasley.
So yeah, all the students have sort of like different clothing instead of just one uniform look.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
All right. Let's head to our common room.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password? Password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Wow, the castle is stunning.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright. Quest is to find your common room. So we gotta go downstairs. Oh yeah, see? So that, I'm pretty sure that mod is in effect. So like all the NPCs are wearing like different clothing. It's sort of, instead of the standard robe. So it just sort of makes the world a bit more like, I guess, believable? Or like immersive, I guess? Because like everyone kind of has their different styles. Yeah. Why are they clapping for me? Oh, I guess I'm the new kid. Whoa. Oh nope, she's clapping. She's clapping for her. Never mind.
Well, that's awkward.
Hello.
Yes,
You're
those
the
college
fifth year.
dorms.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Having your aunt here make things difficult?
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating.
Oh yeah,
to be
I
honest.
definitely would not be
Still,
let
she
off the
means
hook
well,
if I had
and she's an
family
incredibly powerful
that happened to
witch.
be
She'll
like
have your back.
a teacher where I went. Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Alright. Let's meet the
Well,
rest
it
of
was
the
nice
gang.
meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
This kid is looking very uncomfortable. Alright, who do we have to talk to next? Got up here climbing. But yeah, like even in the films, the common rooms didn't look this this expansive. How do we get up to her? Oh.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
An awful way to die.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yeah, we watched that dude get looped. I don't know if anyone here has watched House of the Dragon. Carriage was attacked by a dragon. True, and I was almost killed. Let's not give too much info.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Cool.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Alright, let's move on to the next person.
Around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Alright, Sita Bloom.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room. There's only one.
Let's head out the common room.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
So I feel like I was barely back there during my playthrough.
You are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us
Posture check. Okay.
You'll need to catch up with your
I was probably
classmates
slouching,
and
wasn't I?
not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
It's kind of crazy to throw someone who's in their first year right away into their owls. You'd assume they make some sort of exception. Like, our character just learned he can do magic.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alrighty. Let's get moving.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufia.
Jeez.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Collect. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Oof. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. And selecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlocks at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Okay. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Wait. Ooh, a kitty cat. Oh, this dude's crotch is blocking the petting animation.
Well, did you talk to Human Resources?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. I can never get enough. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yeah, this Central Hall is like one of my favorite parts of the castle in this game.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Yeah, we never got anything like this in the books or the films. It's just so
That should be all for now. You'll
so
be
cool to look at.
to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh, I also have this mod, so it shows us which dialogue option is where we're lying to whoever we're speaking to. And I think the dialogue is also written out, because without the mod, I think it sort of gives like a general sort of like piece of dialogue, but it's not accurate as to what we're actually saying. Well, he did tell us not to
Sorry,
say anything.
Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
Yeah, I'm replaying it on PC.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Look at this fountain. Little unicorn on it. Is it fighting a werewolf? What is that? Alright, let's talk to Fig. He's getting really close to our face.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Right. Note the quest log. You can now track available quests from the map. Okay.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
This is so much to throw at what is technically a first year.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Casting Bombarder like that is actually freaking diabolical, like in a friendly duel.
1878, no doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Right. Got a new spell. Let's do this thing.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Alright, so Flipendo.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
So 2.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Yeah, combat's gonna be...
Now,
it's gonna be interesting with the keyboard.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
So we have access to Q, left click, and 2.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid!
Complicated.
skills. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
Guess we're a fast learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Want your opponent assigned to attack or defend?
Oh, he fell right off.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Still got that derpy smile.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
All right.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wait, who's this we can interact with?
Nice work.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Old enough, consider yourself lucky I held back. In fact, it was.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
We're about to join a fight club. Are we gonna be by the books about it? I don't think it really matters. Like it's gonna throw us in.
Place for a reason. Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Yeah?
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
She set us up.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, another new spell. Let's do this thing.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright, going on a field trip.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
This is what we get instead of Quidditch for the school year.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Alright, winner takes all. Let's do this thing. Okay.
That is how it's done.
Oh, we let go way too early. Alright, so we're tied so far.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Is it gonna hit our ball a bit over? Damn.
There we go.
Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh.
Brilliant.
I wonder if we can knock our ball into the 50. I don't think it works like that though. Oh. Okay. There we go. Don't mess this up. I'm getting nervous.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Whew. Yeah, we only need a 10, so I didn't want to risk going too far. We did it. Alright, good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit,
Whoa.
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
What just happened?
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Whoa, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I don't even remember what she's asking. It took weeks for me to get anything right. When I transferred here, it gets easier, I promise. Oh, right, because she also came from the wizarding school in... It's crazy, because there's only one wizarding school for all of Africa as a continent. And I think in Asia, there's only Mahotokoro? So I don't think China has its own school, from what I remember.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Imagine if we just end the conversation there. She gives us her like little life story and we just dip. Oh, that's what it's called. Wagadu.
Is Wagadu much bigger
Wagadu.
than Hogwarts?
Wagadu.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or
I do hope we
overwhelming to
get
me.
a game where
It
we
always
get
felt
to
like home.
either play at or see some of the other wizarding schools.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very
I feel like you look
dramatic.
way cooler with the wand. Have something to wave around.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
He's just been standing in the back like hurry up. Alright, let's go talk to the professor.
You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright. Oh, we have a little interaction we can do here.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere.
Just because you're allowed to use magic now does not mean you have to whip your wands out for everything!
Wanna progress through with the story. Alright, let's grab this flute pattern. Okay, Professor Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
On to us. Let's misdirect her.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
The one we
And
lost
Mr.
after we got attacked by a
will
dragon.
connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
My Pottermore, I don't think it's called Pottermore anymore, but whatever it is linked, so I think it gives us the wand that's connected to it.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Alrighty.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Right. Here she is.
Hello, looking for me?
Let's do this.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Alright. Right, the courtyard is also gorgeous. Footage.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Alright, I guess we just put these live flies in our pocket.
Oh, gross.
Look at that view. Holy moly.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Okay, so we made it to Hogsmeade. So I think that's where we're gonna call it for now. Can we force a manual save? Guess we don't really need to. Save game. Here. Oh, what? There's no save slot. Okay. Good thing we checked. I mean, I'm sure there's an autosave. Unless I'm misremembering. But okay, we made that save. Do a backup save just in case, because I'm going to throw a few mods on it, like sometime in the morning. But okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think we're going to call it a night at this point. And then we'll pick up where we left off.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
I'll do this. I guess we'll go through this scene first.
You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Okay. Now we're
Enjoy
done.
yourself. I will see
Alright.
you soon.
Gonna make that Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Okay. I guess we'll just make another manual save here.